Things I do for my husband that most modern women don't agree with. In no particular order, number one, submitting to him. I don't look at me and my husband as equals. He is my head, he is my leader, and I respect and treat him as such. And there's nothing oppressive about it. This man treats me like a princess, and I love it, every single minute of it. When you have a man who you know truly has your best interest at heart, it truly makes submitting come easy. Not always easy, but definitely worthwhile. Number two, I ask him for permission on certain things before I do it. Let's say a group of my girls and I want to go out to a place that we've never been before. I'm not going to just go. I'm going to ask my husband if he's okay with me going before I make any type of plans. And that's out of respect, because if he's not okay with where we're going, or if he's not sure about the location, then I'm not going to go. I also wash his clothes, I clean up after him, I cook for him, I serve him his plate, and I take it back when he's done. I cater to him. I literally cater to him because he's the king and he should be treated as such. And I let him have the final say on decisions. I trust his judgment at the end of the day, and I know that he's always open to hearing and considering my thoughts, but at the end of the day, he's the man. I let him have the authority, let him have the final say on what works best for us. And even if things don't go as he planned originally, I'm not going to go ha ha and laugh in his face. I'm going to still be by his side and support him. It's okay. Lesson learned. Now on to the next thing. Period.
Let's give a moment of silence for this sister's truth. Whoa, this solid sister. Give a moment of silence. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Okay. It's still a moment of silence. If you're triggered, you have internal things that you need to work on, dear. If you're triggered, you have internal things you have to work on, dear. Of course, there's gonna be things in the comments of people saying, yeah, until he cheat on you, he's still gonna cheat. Go ahead and have it. When you jump into anything, whether you're at a job, a relationship, anything, you're taking a risk. People focus on the bad more than they do the good. And what I think happens is this. A lot of folks, they would rather isolate themselves and not even go near people or a certain type of situations because they look at the bad and be like, I don't want no smoke in that department. If you know you're not mature enough to walk through it, you stay on over there. Stay on your side now. Please stay over there because it works best for you. This is why I don't understand the term, if you like it, I love it. I don't love what you like if I know what's in my favor or how I am as a person. My nose is running too. I'm trying to hold it in there. But yeah, man, solid as hell. This may not be everybody's program. This is her program, and it is to be respected. Okay. Now, if you want to speak on behalf of your friends, your family, and yourself, you go ahead and do that. But don't try to speak on behalf of this sister and try to disparage her because she put her man as the head. All these chicks, they want, and women, they want a man to lead. If you ask them, 99% of them would say yes. Well, that comes with certain things. That comes with stepping outside of yourself and understanding that, you know what, I said I wanted somebody to lead. I gotta keep that same smoke across the board. I can't step out there and try to fight it when I want him, when he suggests or recommends something in my life. I can't fight that. I gotta learn to step outside myself because this is the person who I invited in my life. The problem with a lot of folks is that they invite people in their lives, and when things go left, then they point the finger on the person instead of themselves. Because the real truth is, what I've noticed over the years is that a lot of folks got real bad discernment. So because they have bad discernment, they put it on other people. And then it make them seem like that they're an angel. You're not an angel. You might be in certain categories, but you're not all the way perfect. You made a mistake and it's okay. So I respect the sister and her program and her husband's program for what they established together. You just make sure you work on yours and make sure yours is in the department where y'all can kind of, where y'all can thrive together, evolve together, live life, have happiness, have peace. She looks like she's at peace, and I rocks with it. You ain't gotta agree with what she's saying. Well, fix your program, find you somebody where it's a program where you can put some respect on it and brag as well. Ain't nothing like bragging about a relationship or a marriage that you got it. And jealousy comes into the picture in the comments, and people start talking all this stuff when they be like, that's what they say. That's what they say until they do this, until they do that, or this, that, and the third. That toxic mentality ain't gonna get you far. You can't heal love with hurt. You can't thrive off of love with hurt. Hurt gonna come into the picture at some point because people have their stuff. You're human. But at the end of the day, you might as well go ahead and put that positive energy out there in your relationship, your job, and all that other stuff, because at the end of the day, man, life is very, very short. And you better hope to God that He send you somebody who's on the same page as you.